So my name is Choma. You're welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about some of these points that makes our relationship so slow. It's not moving from level to level, improving in order for us to get here to achieve things we wish to achieve in our dreams in future as partners, as husband and wife. Hi, you're welcome. You meet someone and you want to express to the person how you feel about him or her. It's a little bit more easier when you see a kind of interest. The person is interested in you. The person have a kind of likeness for you. It's very easy to approach that person. It's the same thing with when someone is telling you bad things, like negative things about you, like complain about what you do. Each time what you're getting from this person is complain. You see, you start distancing yourself from the person because you don't want to hear what the person is complaining about. This is how human being reacts. Instead of seeing what we did that is bad, how we can amend, how we can correct it. So today I'm going to share with you some of the things, 7 things that disturbs our relationship. One is we not knowing how to complain about what the person did to us that we did not like. It will be better for us to complain less about what that person did. Instead, most times we should avoid complaining at all. Count how many times the person have to hurt us before we say a thing. We can take a decision and say, this person have to do something that did not please me like 7 times. The 7th time I'm going to complain because this person is human. If this person keep doing what you like, it will be like a replicant of you standing here and mimicking you, doing everything correctly. And it's not going to be fun. There's nothing you're going to complain about. There's nothing the person is going to do that will somehow seem off. And that seems like impossible. Number 2 is that we should stop telling other people about the problems in our relationship. Trying to hear the opinion of someone if what our partner is doing to us, if it's right or wrong. Try to hear their opinion on what they think about this thing that's happening in our relationship. This is destroying our relationship because there's no way that person can think like you, be like you, and understand it the way you will understand it, because the person is saying from his or her own opinion, and the person is not in this relationship to know, feel, understand, witness what is happening, to know how to judge and help you make that decision you're supposed to make for yourself. Relationship solutions. Never you ask someone to know the person's idea if you should leave your relationship or not. Should I leave? Should I stay in my relationship? There will be no need, because the person is going to say what the person does not even know about, or talk from the person's experience and say, yeah, this is what you should do. When he's doing like this, it's better you leave. And most times that decision is going to be wrong because the person did not play that role in that your partner's life, to be the wife, the partner, to know what really happened, to be able to understand that your partner fully in order to make that decision for you if you should stay or go. The best thing is to sit down, stay long, and bear this relationship until you can take that decision you will take, and you will not regret it in future. That's the best thing to do, because you don't need to take a decision you will take and in future you regret it. Because sometimes there are some decisions we take or some steps we make and we cannot turn it around to make things how they used to be. Like coming back after you might have left, after you might have given the person the reason why you should leave, and you didn't leave, and the person has already seen how it's all happened in the person's mind. Then it's difficult to wipe out this thing, what you have put in the person's mind. it's better not to ask another person. I want to repeat myself. For the person's opinion in the decision you want to make in this kind of your life problem. This type is not the type you ask someone, should I stay? Should I go? When you are sad in a relationship, it can make you very unattractive. Sadness can make you look stressed. Every time unhappy, then to your partner, you look so ugly, unkept, and your partner will no longer find you attractive because of the sadness you wear every time. You no longer look beautiful towards him. He doesn't find you all that attractive anymore. And it will make him not to admire you or want to have anything to do with you. That spark that's making him come closer to you will kind of disappear or dry out. Another one will be, don't be too selfless. To be selfless is good, but to be too much of it, like forgetting yourself, not caring about yourself, every time giving the person, you don't need to play the role of a mother who sacrificed everything to make her child feel very uncomfortable. I always use this example of comparing a lover to a child, because it's only someone who loves someone so much who will care that much for the person, because you care for a child without thinking about yourself. You care for a child because you put this your child's safety in front before any other decision you make for yourself or you decide about yourself. That child might have gotten everything what the child needs before you can start thinking about yourself. This is what love is all about. You sacrificing yourself and what you want in order to please someone. That's why I compare it to child. So don't be too selfless that you make yourself too uncomfortable, that you give all and all for someone. You must know the person's intention here to do all that. But when the person's intention is of good and the person makes so much sacrifice like you, then you can do it. Then you know you are in the right place. This is just to protect you in order not to regret or start crying tomorrow, that you know you are in safe hand at least to 80%. No one is perfect, but that you don't regret much or cry much, get too devastated because what you expected and what you invested is not what you're getting at the end of it. When you are not happy and you want to say to your partner, you are not happy, you can say this in a very smart way, not letting yourself be pitied. You don't have to fall into the person's hand like he should see you as being someone he should pity. Instead, you should say this a kind of, I just don't like this thing you're doing, like casually. Someone who takes you serious will understand this and take you serious and work on that. But someone who is not taking you serious, it doesn't matter the weight of how you say it or present it, the person will not still take you serious. The person is still going to toy with your emotion. And this is why it's good for you to protect yourself by saying this a little bit casually. The person's response is what will give you the chance to explain this thing, how you want to explain it, how you feel about it. Always keep yourself safe from letting people toy with your mind and play with your emotion. Number 7, unknowingly, someone can hurt someone. But hurting someone unknowingly is not really a problem. But it's just us being able to show how it hurts us, that we hurt the person. The regret, how we feel after we hurt that person is all that matters. How do we show this remorse towards this person with hurt and apologize and say, assuming I know it will be like this, I wouldn't have done it. I didn't do this intentionally. These are the things that spoils our relationship. Some are too proud to say sorry. Some are the people who don't say sorry. Some are the people who don't care. These are the kind of people we meet out there. Even we ourselves. Perfect we are also not. We try to find a way to understand how this person functions, the behavior, the character of how the person does his or her things in order to make the relationship a little bit easier, and we can be happy after all these amendments, and life will be a little bit more easier. So that will be all for me today in my video. I'm so happy you were here. I would love to see you again. Watch my video, and thank you for now. Bye.
Relationship solutions.